All right, girls, gays, and theys, welcome to another episode of Dates with Destiny. We're going into a vocabulary lesson. We've all heard about ghosting. Today is quite literally the opposite. If anything, I think it's worse. We're going to talk about pen paling. Now, if you haven't heard of pen paling, you're either lucky or naive. Pen paling is the opposite of ghosting because instead of just leaving you on red, they do quite the opposite. They talk to you in a dating setting as if they want to go on a date with you, only to pen pal you and talk to you for weeks and weeks on end and never meet. If you or someone you know has been a victim of pen paling, please tag them below. We'd love to speak to you.
The funny part is, I guess I'm a perpetrator to this pen paling thing. Lock me up. The goal for me was to stay warm in the dating scene. Remember how to flirt, maintain frame, and remember how to give them the butterflies. So when a cute girl comes along, I'm already warmed up. But, of course, they are always the victim. You know, she can ask to go on a date or she can block the guy. No one is forcing her to respond.
You asked, you shall receive. So unless you've been living under a rock, you know that I got approached the other week by a guy at the shopping centre asking for my number, saying I was really pretty and that he wanted to go on a date with me. So I went on a date with him and that was really, really fun. And then we went on a second date and I said to him on that date, because he really wanted to sleep with me, and I was like, look, I don't want to sleep with you because I'm scared that you're going to ghost me after. And then he was like, no, I won't do that. And then I was like, okay, fine. So, well, we did it. And it's been nearly a week and he hasn't fucking texted me, and I knew it. I knew it. Like, I knew it. I fucking love it when I'm right. I love it when I'm right, but I hate it when I'm right. Yeah, so that's the low-key story time, and I'm almost ready to throw in the towel of being bisexual and just become a lesbian because boys fucking suck.
For those of you who didn't get it, he asked to sleep with her with the promise that he won't ghost. Then he ghosted her. Dude has to be careful, though. I don't think you can make those kind of contracts anymore. Probably illegal in the UK already.
So I recently went on a date with a guy, and like, if you are watching this, please don't. But the date itself was actually pretty nice. I mean, we went and got food, and we walked around a bookstore. It was great. It was like, I'm feeling pretty good. But then at the end of the date, we were sitting on this bench, literally in the middle of public, and I was in the middle of talking, and he leaned over and kissed me, which like, don't know how I feel about that. I'm a big fan of the like, hey, can I kiss you moment.
You know what time it is?
I think it adds to the vibe, doesn't ruin it. Anyways, no, he didn't do that. He just literally attached himself to my lips. Both of my lips were inside of his mouth like this. It kind of ruined the whole date, and then I felt really bad because we had already made plans to like see each other again because the date had been going so well. But then he kissed me and I laughed in his face.
And this is the reason you have to stay warmed up in the dating scene, so you get used to social cues and learn how to vibe. The dude was awkward and uncalibrated and now on TikTok. Plus, he could have caught a Me Too charge.
I knew I wasn't going to find any better than this. He was the guy. All our conversations included a lot of heart emojis and kissy emojis and talks of future plans. I mean, I don't mean like future plans, but near future plans. Like, I should take you out to eat here someday, or we should go on a trip there someday. He told me he couldn't wait to get together again, that he missed me. And of course, we wanted to get together over the weekend, but couldn't because I had my grandkids. He had work too. But Sunday night, we made plans to have a little Yellowstone season premiere date night here at my house. And we did. He came over about an hour before, and we kind of cuddled up here on the couch. We're watching the end of the season finale from last season. I ended up staying the night, even though I had to get up and go to work at 5 o'clock in the morning. He just slept in while I finished my first shift at the TV station. Then I came home. We did breakfast. We did coffee. Had a lot of great conversation. But he did say one thing that was kind of weird. He simply said, "I'm sorry, but I've been doing a lot of thinking this afternoon, and this deal just isn't going to work." Yeah. Stay tuned for part
Which
3.
one of you guys? Which one of you is trying to clean the cobwebs out there? Don't you know she can put your face on TikTok and ruin your whole life? Lose all your friends, family, get fired from your job. The risk is not worth the reward.
Let me get this right. You didn't want to accept him for the way that he was before. You asked him to change certain things, and he actually did that. And now that he's done it, you reject him? Get the fuck